Yo, what's going on, guys? Manchester United 5, Leeds United 1. Match reaction. I apologise if I ended the stream 15 minutes early. My thing was playing up a little bit, but there wasn't much afterwards, the fifth goal anyway, much. But Manchester United does get the win 5-1. We'll get to what we think of the matches. We'll do some match ratings, rate the players out of 10. It's going to be great ratings. But no, I think a great performance for United today. There was a couple little moments I saw in the first half. I don't think the second half was bad. Well, I thought the goal we conceded, not being rude to the Pogba, should have tracked back, but also the left-hand side, there was a huge gap again. And I kept seeing that in the first half. Rafinha kept coming down the left-hand side, and there's Shaw right here on that side, and there's Maguire there, and there's a huge gap for Rafinha to take the pass. So we need to improve on that a little bit. And I think Varane incident. I don't know why Varane got announced in the fucking match. That was just stupid. Should have got announced yesterday. But
that's like something from like the 80s, man.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it was a good result. Still shocked that McFred done well. Do I still think McFred should play? No. I still don't think McFred should be playing just because they had one good game. Not really. Just because you have one good game don't mean anything. I still think Pogba should be in that midfield, or Matic and Donny van de Beek. And that's what I mean. Donny van de Beek, I feel bad for him. Honestly, I feel bad. Because 5-1 we win today, and he didn't even come on. And personally, I would have put him on for Matic. Let me just get back on my stream. Personally, I would have played Donny over Matic, but 5-1. What's your opinion on the game today?
Pretty much the same. It was good. It was a good performance. It was very Leeds, I would say. I was shocked. You and I thought it was going to be a lot closer, a lot tighter. I'm actually surprised that Leeds played into Manchester's hands like that, honestly. But it was good. Good victory. Like I said, things to improve on. You also do have to just credit Luke Ayling. I mean, that was a blast. Like he put that top in too. So though he wasn't closed down like he should have been, honestly, I agree with you. It's also a great goal by him. Really good performance. Fred scored, which means that the world is going to stop spinning sometime soon, I imagine.
Yeah.
But it was fun. You know, it was fun. It's a relief to be able to enjoy a game, right? And you know, we'll see how next week goes. And we'll just you know, we can enjoy it, this performance, and that's why I think a lot of people who like, you know, they look at you and I, and you know, we're very ollie out, and they think that I'm sure they think that we're mad right now because he picked the left that won, and I'm sure they think that we're like, I can't believe he won the game. The whole reason why we don't think he's fair enough is because we want to win. So we can enjoy this victory, still not think he's the guy to go forward. Think that he pulled it off today. I wouldn't have picked this lineup. Knowing what I know now, I still wouldn't pick this lineup.
I wouldn't. No.
He got one today. Big ups to us. Big ups to the team. You know, you could just say, you know what? Good job. You could just say that, you know.
I just throwed up in my mouth. I'm kidding, guys. Look, I am an outer, but I'll give him credit. Look, I didn't expect that we were going to attack that game straight away, and we did. You know, we did very well attacking. I thought McTominay was quite higher. That's why I knew we were going to attack. McTominay was great today, but I'm still not comfortable with him. But it's only one game, though. That's the thing. People are going to say, the early out is going to go Illy in. You're stupid, because you can't just keep going back for Illy out and Illy in. Because I'm still Illy out, because I can see we'll still buckle under pressure. Because look, Freddie McTominay. Look, before the game, I know people say Ole error. Right, I know, I get you. You're an Ole guy, but I was the only reason I was being negative for all the match is because we know Freddie McTominay's past. We know Lindelof too. They have histories of bad performance. We didn't know that they were going to sit, because remember they're 0-0. Right, we sat back. So yeah, we had that 6-2 performance. Don't forget we had the 0-0. So we never knew. So I was just like, maybe we were never going to know. And then that's why I said Freddie McTominay look, great game, but they played 6-2. They played well, what, in 6-2 Leeds game? They could
Yep.
play shit in the whole season. You know, I
Yep.
still would play Pogba in that midfield, or not personally Pogba and McTominay, if McTominay plays like that, or you play Van de Beek and Matic. Because I don't know Fred. Look, Fred I used to stick up with, but Fred, besides that guy, I'd give him a 5. We'll get to his match rating in a minute, but midfield was good. I thought tactically we were great. The substitutions need to improve though. 70th minute, you can't expect Sancho to just play good like that in the 20th minute. Like, we're not in 1999 anymore. Like, he should have come off a bit early. But yeah, should have subbed up Dan James early. That's the only thing I would think. The worst player today. Not so, if people can say I gender on Dan James and all that, but it's not a gender on Dan James. He's shit. He's shit. Like, I can't deal with him. I just get so mad watching him. And that's the thing. But no, I think good performance today. We'll get to the match reaction just in a minute. But Varane, what do you think? We'll get to the players' performance in a minute. But what do you think, Varane? Because that was a bit of a scummy move, wasn't it?
I have to agree with Mark Opridge. I don't think that was the goal. I don't think their whole plan was to avail him before game. I think they screwed something up. Oh, hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Carry on with me for a second.
Sure. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a, you know, I don't know if it was planned or not, but it got a good crowd reaction. So that proves that Varane is the signing we wanted, and the fans wanted him, and the fans' reaction was brilliant. So I will take credit. Yeah, you carry on now if you want.
Oh, I was just, I mean, it was. I guess it worked out. If Manchester United lost today, all of the banter that would have happened about revealing Varane, but I kind of agree with Mark. I think something went wrong, and I think that this was their way of just trying to give a little bit of a boost before the season, and it worked out in their favor. But I agree with Mark, but I don't think that was the plan.
No, it wasn't. But no, first watch along for me, quite good, except for when the thing mucked up a little bit at the end. But hey ho, still a good stream. Personally, 5-1, that was quite good. I enjoyed the game. I was quite happy. This is the first time I was actually not asleep for a game in quite a while. Like, I've been watching poor games for England. I've been watching boring games for Man United. So finally get like an entertaining game for the first time in God knows how long, since the Southampton game. It was quite baffling. But Bruno Fernandes was great, and that's what I mean. We need to rotate the squads, don't we? Because that proves if you give them a rest, give them a rotate the bit, they will play better. If we don't rotate that squad still, they'll by Christmas or January they're going to be fucked. They're going to be exhausted. You know, they're not going to be great, and that's why Bruno, Rashford, Greenwood wasn't bad at the end, so I can't say Greenwood was bad. You know, those players were quite exhausting in the end. That's why you need to rotate the squad. And the substitutions need to be a little bit quicker because we're giving them 70 minutes, you know. And we still got a game next weekend, so the training is going to happen. And, you know, I think a couple of players will get removed. I still think Sancho, hopefully, Varane will play that game. So then...
You would think so.
Yeah. If he doesn't, fuck me, he's a delusional manager, isn't he? Fuck me now.
But, you know, I'd be honest with you. Maybe it's because my expectations have been lowered. I actually didn't hate the substitutions today, but that's probably because I'm happy that he made some. So you know what I'm saying? So maybe my expectations are so low, but I was like, okay, it's not bad. You know, 75 is better than 85, right? That's how I look at it. Like he likes to bring on people in the 85th minute. So I think it's maybe because my expectations are so low for Ollie. Because I was actually thinking before we got on, I was going over some notes. You know, I was like, Jay, I had my little notebook, right? And I was happy that there was subs made. And I thought definitely Sancho showed flashes of what we can hope to see from him. I remember was it Rafinha that he just drooped out of his boot? Was that Rafinha? Do you remember?
Yeah,
he kind of drew the ball and brought it right back. So definitely, there's no reason why, in my opinion, he and Varane shouldn't start Davey. Oh, Davey.
Ole out. Ole
Oh,
out.
Davey.
No, I'm kidding.
But
I
no,
don't want to be negative.
to me, there's almost no reason why they shouldn't start next week. But Sancho and Varane, which means there shouldn't be a need to play McFred. So we'll see. We'll see what Southampton brings, but we can at least enjoy this tonight and enjoy Arsenal and
Yeah.
zone.
Oh yeah, Arsenal, mate. Fucking hell, fucking hell, Arsenal. You're embarrassing. Okay, thanks a lot though. Oh, fuck you also. Fuck you, Arsenal, because I predicted Brentford get 20th, and now they won their first game. What a great prediction that is, gone straight away.
Remember though, I was hoping you say, yeah, Davey. Oh, Davey. No, but I was hoping you would say that because I was gonna say, let's not get too carried away with the first game. Remember, Norwich beat Man City in that season, and then they ended up 20th. So
you sounded like Ty then when he said. You sounded like Ty like yesterday. It's only the first game. We only lost 2-0. But yeah. Hey, let's get to the match rating. David De Gea, I could be hard to say 6.5, 7-ish. I don't really want to give him a 6. I don't think it was that average.
Houston was pretty good. I give him a 7. I'll give the goal.
Yeah.
The goal was his. I thought he was moving the ball really well. I give him a 7.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because the thing I was watching, they poked it straight at De Gea. I was like, what the fuck? Are you poking the camera at fucking De Gea? It's not De Gea's fault if you watch my stream back when we can see that goal. I was literally getting mad. But man, De Gea, why are they poking the cameras at De Gea? If that was Dean Henderson, they would poke it straight at someone else. But because it's De Gea, fucking hell. Like, what is De Gea going to do? Like,
can I tell you gets a 0 out of 10? Can I tell you gets a 0 out of 10? The training kit. What is that? Like,
yeah,
the subs. What is it? It's like a
camouflage.
Polka dot. Nah, that's a 0 out of 10.
How about? I don't care about that. I got a new chant, guys. We got Sancho. We got Sancho. Fuck Sanchez. Fuck. I'm kidding. I forgot what the song was. Oh fuck no. I'll watch it back on my stream. I'll tell you guys later. De Gea's agenda is mad. Yeah, absolutely. But I thought he was good today. Wan-Bissaka, I don't want to give him a 7 because I don't think he was great.
6.5. I don't think he was bad. I can see that.
I don't think he was bad, but there was a couple of times where he was, he got beaten quite a few. I think there was one time where his positioning needs to improve because his position at times
right. So I mean,
I said that in the Discord. I said Wan-Bissaka was a couple of times he struggled, and I was like, oh god, where's Tuss? Where is he? Because yeah. Oh fuck off! No, he wasn't our fucking best. But I know you trolling, but that's pissing me off now. You're acting like those bloody You're acting like those fucking stone cold fans that say James is. But I'll tell you what though, I'm glad that we conceded a goal. Because what did I say yesterday? If we win 5-0, I'm running down the lap 7 times.
Yeah, that's right. That dude from Realist Stream got really close to the right answer, man. What was it? Desi? Yeah. So.
Yeah, Dan James was absolutely fantastic. He tracked like absolutely brilliant. Press player. Fuck Sancho. He's the rip-off Sanchez. No, I'm kidding. Ricky does speak back a little bit, but not with Dan James. But no, Wan-Bissaka 6. Lindelof, don't think it was bad.
Yeah, I think he had a couple of interceptions. He moved the ball okay. I give him probably 6.5, 7.
Yeah, 7-ish. I don't think it was bad. Maguire, I was going to say when Maguire, because I would give him a 6. I would actually give him a 6.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he was leaving some gaps, but I thought the whole back 5 really you can go between 6 and 7. Fleck.
Yeah. It's no flex, not fleck.
That's what Ricky calls him. Ricky always calls him like Fleck.
Exactly. Sure. I thought Short was good attackingly. Defensively, again, there was a couple of where the gap we lost. 0-7. McTominay. Screw it, I'll give him. I'm actually going to give McTominay 7. I thought he was really good. Really good. I like the interceptions he was making in the dangerous areas. They were quite good. and his passing. I saw a couple of times he was doing 1-to-1. He was doing one-touch passing. I was like,
Yeah, I had my eye on that today, so that was good to see.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the intro for your reaction. That would be brilliant. To be honest, I didn't notice. I'm not gonna lie. I think Maguire and Shaw they were just like they were not bad, but they were a bit rusty. McToenails. Yeah, Shaggy and Scooby Doo impressed me absolutely. Yeah, McTominay 7. I'm actually gonna give Fred a 6. I'm not gonna lie. I think Fred in that first half was a bit dull. Second half, besides the goal.
I mean, he did get stuck in a lot, and he did win some tackles. I actually thought he was unfairly given 2 fouls that I thought he actually got the ball on. So, not bad.
6.5, but it's hard to say with Fred because like with Brazil, he's like one. It's like with Pogba too. Sometimes Pogba's great for France, but Man United, it's like he's not the same with Fred with Brazil. He's one of the better players in that midfield, and then you've got him here. It's like shit. Dan James.
5.
4. I'm not giving him a 5, mate, because I was nearly close to give Fred a 5 if he didn't have that before. If I give Fred a 5 in that first half, nearly, I'm not saying I didn't give him a 5, guys. I said I nearly gave him a 5 if he didn't score that goal. We'll do a little bit better in the second half.
He's just got no end product. Like he had was it Pogba who played him in, and then he took too many touches, and then he had like a wayward cross. Then he had another one where he actually beat a player off the ball, had a really good dribble, and then he sent a cross into the stands. Like he just got no end product.
No,
I don't want to be too negative, but I also can't just be. I can't be, Ty about it. So I just say 5. Below average for me, but
Yeah. But yeah, also forgot to say the watch line actually done very well today. 41 views, so not bad, guys. Might have to start doing some more. But yeah, Dan James 4. Atrocious. His passing was poor. He's a speedster. You could tell he just runs up the space. That's it. Pogba. It's obvious. You got to give him at least a 9 or 10.
It's hard. What do you go with? You go with the quadruple, or you go with the hat trick?
It's hard to say because without Pogba's passing, then there could be no goals.
Because I think defensively he was still a little bit suspect. Oh dang, like Davey,
you love Pogba more than us two. That's the problem. You love Pogba more than us two. He's one of my favourite players. You're giving us, and then me and Jesse be like, yeah, we'll give Pogba a 9. He's not our favourite players, but yeah, we'll give him a 9. Oh no, there's Davey giving us that. But look, Pogba was great. The passing was fantastic. Yeah, goal.
That chip to Bruno was just ridiculous.
Was that the first goal?
Yeah.
I had to. I was going to ask. I was asking the Discord who gave that first pass because I saw the call my other flip, but I didn't see the person.
It was Pogba, yeah.
No, yeah. The first 10 minutes, yeah, let's not be real. He was a bit thing, but then the puck goal. As soon as he got the assist, he started getting into the game more. That's what I mean.
I know what Davey's saying, but it's 4 assists. I mean, that doesn't happen every game, right? Like, so I think if you just keep it in the pocket of the game, I think 10 is too much. I think 9 is good. I would go 9.
Yeah. Bruno.
You got to give a hat trick a 10, right? I think so.
Yeah, I think 10.
He had some really good passing today. Like, I remember he had one where the ball was played in from touch. It was a throw-in. And then he just booted it across the field backwards, and it just hit Wan-Bissaka right on the feet. Like, I thought, just like you said, this is the Bruno you could see. This is the Bruno you could see when he's got rest and when he's got a team around him, right? Like, I would love to know what realists thought about Bruno today. What Zidane thought about Bruno today.
I want to know what Paul Scholes will say about that because I saw in the things Paul Scholes and I was like, oh mate, I can't be asked to listen to Paul Scholes. I know he's going to say, damn it, it was shite.
Former players, man, they're all into this like weird thing, but
yeah, I saw that because he kept talking to Dan James and a couple of times. I saw one time he was like, I couldn't mouth read, but he was like saying something to him. Probably back passing.
He was like Vinicius Jr. when Benzema was like, he's playing against us, don't pass to him.
Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah, but I'd rather pass to Vinicius Junior if I can
I'm
pass
sorry,
Sancho.
Bruno was my man of the match, man. 10.
Yeah. Yeah. But the only problem, Bruno is a drama queen now. I'm going to be honest. There's a couple of times here he got fucking tackled. He's like, ah! One
Yeah,
touch, one.
that touch for the first goal, like that was world class touch. Now, I'm not saying he's world class player. I think he's got the potential, but
No. Don't hype him up.
potential.
Don't hype him up, Jesse. Don't hype him up because we say that now.
The way he settled that Pogba pass was exquisite. So for me, 10.
Yes. Yeah. Greenwood, I think he was. No one mentioned his performance much. I thought he was great. I said a little bit at the start. I would love to see him score. I thought his passing was. He got the goal at the end. Yeah, but I meant in the first half. I thought it would do.
I thought he was good. I'd say.
Yeah. 8.
7, 8, 8's fine. Because also remember, there was a moment too where he was deep. He brought back the ball. He skimmed Cook. Cook had a bad game, man. Oh man, if I was, I do not want to be a Leeds channel when they go over Cook or Cook.
Fuck off!
Oh man, I was so afraid for everyone around that one guy.
Yeah, sure, Manny. I'll give you a link right now. Yeah, the Leeds fan. Fuck off! Fuck off!
Eight's good. I go with the 8. I'm always afraid I'm going to pass up the players too much, but I think I'll go with the 8.
Fuck off! Okay, I can't. That's in my head now.
Soundbite. Man, I can't even keep up with what Davey's typing.
Oh, sorry. No, it's because we read that. Oh, sorry. My bad. Right. Subs.
Okay.
What is there to get the subs? Like,
I thought it was fine. 7.
Who?
Matic.
Oh, I didn't even notice him in the chat. No, I was like, after the 5 goals, I was like out of my head. I was like, oh yeah.
I think him and Sancho had a couple of good link ups, and he was actually going forward too. Like Matic was like,
this is what I mean. Why can't we play Matic? Like, I don't care if people say he's washed up. I know he can't play all the games, but it's the first game of the season. He could play a couple of games a season, and we haven't even given him a first game. Look, no negatives though. No negatives because we won the game. No, fair enough. But we've got to give Matic a game. Seriously, we can't. He's our only defensive midfielder. And what I saw in Everton, he could do the job right. Manny's in the ring, by the way. I'm going to invite him. We'll ask him about his opinion on the game. What's up, Manny?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. What do you think of the game then?
I'm really happy. I'm really happy today. You know, I didn't. First of all, I didn't agree with picking McFred today. I thought we were gonna see a back 6 of McFred and then Lindelof and then the fullbacks tucking in, but it didn't happen today. We moved the ball. We moved the ball quicker. We created chances and a brilliant link-up play between Pogba, Bruno, and Greenwood. It's just a brilliant play, and yeah, I'm happy. What a game!
Yeah. No, I agree, but all I gotta say is we're us two are early outers, but today we agree with we think Ole did a good job today. I was shocked.
You got it right.
We'll get to his rate in a minute, but do you want to do ratings of the squads? Because we just did ratings of the players that played. Do you want to do your ratings for the starting 11?
Oh yeah. For me,
De Gea's first, by the way.
De Gea. For me, De Gea, I'll give him a 7. I thought he didn't have that much to do today. You know, that goal from the Leeds player, the Leeds right back, did really well. Good goal. There's nothing he could have done about it. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, it was nothing to do. Didn't have much to do. So yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Wan-Bissaka, I think it's next. Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka, yeah, he did well today. I'll give him a 7 as well. Didn't really have much to do. You know, I thought defensively he was good. Going forward, he was decent. So yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well.
Defensively, yeah, he was alright. There was a couple times he should have done better with his positioning, but yeah. Lindelof.
Lindelof, I'll give him a steady seven. Yeah, steady seven. I thought, they did well today. Didn't have didn't have particularly much to do today. The defense in general didn't really have much to do today, but yeah, I think the defense was steady, and yeah, so I'll give Lindelof a seven and great assist, great assist to put Greenwood in. So yeah, I mean Bruno.
Um,
So yeah.
Maguire.
Yeah, Maguire. I'm gonna give him a seven as well. I thought
Yeah.
he did well today. Yeah. Defensively he was good. Positionally he was very very good. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a seven.
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw. Yeah. I'm gonna give Luke Shaw a seven as well. So
It's just a seven squad so far, isn't it?
yeah, yeah,
uh,
but the defense was steady today. I can't give him average. It was steady today. Luke Shaw defensively, he was good. Going forward, didn't really do much going forward, but I'd
I
give
don't
him a
know.
seven.
I preferred him when he did go forward. He actually didn't. He did better defensively, in my opinion. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah,
probably because when I was watching, there was a couple of times Maguire and Luke Shaw. Look, they are good players, but there was a couple of times where there's a gap where Rafinha would come, and I said this to Jesse already. He comes down the left hand side, and he's a skillful player, isn't he? He's not no slow player. He's a skillful player, and there was a huge gap between Luke Shaw and Maguire on that
yeah,
left hand side, which the pass can go through. And luckily there was Lindelof there and all that, but it could have gone worse. But no, I don't think they
yeah.
were bad. Midfield,
And
McTominay
midfield,
and Fred.
Fred, I'll give him a six. So yeah, six. I thought was average today. He scored a good goal. Uh, but there were a few times that we still need a CDM though, because
Yeah,
a lot of the games we were seeing a lot, especially in Leeds game, we were seeing that Fred he wasn't taking the ball he wasn't taking the ball off the back four. He wasn't taking the ball off Lindelof and Maguire. He was pushing up forward. So yeah, but yeah, apart from that, I think Fred he done decently well. So I'll give him a six, but we still need a CDM.
well, that's like the average, isn't it? Because six is an average score, isn't it?
Six is average, yeah, it's average score.
Okay. All right, McTominay.
Um, I'm gonna give him a
I
six
mean,
as well. Six,
really? I
yeah,
mean, I don't like McTominay. I admit I hate. I'm not a big fan of McTominay. All thread together. I'm not really a big fan of McTominay, but I admit McTominay actually did really well. To be honest
yeah,
today,
yeah,
he made some good interceptions and dangerous, and his passing was a lot more better. He was doing one touch passing. He
yeah,
was trying to help out the right hand side with Dan James 1 second. And personally, he looked more energetic and better in that midfield.
yeah.
But
But for me, I thought he didn't as much as I hate Fred. I don't mind the both of them, but I don't mind one of them playing, but two of them I don't like. But I've got to admit
no,
today they did well, so I'm gonna give McTominay a six, steady six.
Dan James.
Dan
Interesting.
James.
It's interesting what you say because we've all Jesse gave him 5, Davey's gave him 2, I gave him 4.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna be honest. I did not notice Dan James much of the game. Like I can't remember Dan James getting the ball much. I don't know. For me, five. For me,
He gets
five.
no. Apparently, people will say he gets no service, but it's just a shit, and his end product is
Yeah, like
shite.
Oh, he
yeah,
got
like
plenty of service. I will fight anyone today. He got
yeah,
plenty of service. He
yeah,
just
He
had
yeah,
did,
the product. He just
but
he ran
exactly.
straight into a Leeds player today with the ball too. I mean, that dude
yeah,
he just got a one-track mind.
yeah. I mean, he has no football intelligence. He has no creativity. Like when Dan James has the ball and he's running at the defender, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know. He doesn't have that killer instinct, whether to pass, to shoot, or to create. Dan James doesn't have that killer instinct, that football intelligence. So for me, I don't understand why we're keeping Dan James. Amad Diallo is
keeps
going
our
on
shape.
loan. Ahmad is going on loan. Personally, I don't agree with that. I think Ahmad should be getting ahead of James. So, but if
That's what
Ahmad Diallo, but Ahmad, yeah, if Ahmad's not getting game time, then I think we should. I think we should personally play Ahmad.
Yeah, but in my opinion with that, I said yesterday in Realist TV, Tuanzebe, I said this to you, Jesse, didn't I? Tuanzebe Diallo's going on loan makes no sense because we want to get rid of play. They were still Deadwood. I don't care if it's a loan, they'll come back. They're still Deadwood we need to get rid anyway, more than those two guys,
I
personally.
cannot believe Pereira was on the bench today.
That's what I mean.
That made me boil a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
And Lingard, this is the thing. Lingard wants to stay. Lingard can't even make the fucking bench.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
Does he have COVID?
I don't.
Oh, no, he has COVID.
I don't understand why we're keeping
Even
him.
still, though, it's just, anyways, that's another time. That's another time. Let Manny finish his ratings.
Yeah, go on then, Manny. Pogba.
Pogba, I have to give him an 8 today. I think.
Fucking hell. Me and Jesse are generous today. We're giving him 9. You and Davey like, yeah, give him 8. I thought you two like Pogba. You and Davey are a bigger fan of Pogba, aren't you?
We're trying to be fair, you know?
I mean, I've always been a fan of Paul Pogba. I love Paul Pogba, but despite the fact he's got a year left in his contract, and it's looking like he's gonna run his contract down. But like he did really well today. You know, got 4 assists in the first game of the season. Very, very impressive, and he should have got a goal in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. That's right. He blasted it wide, right? Right. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, come on, that pass to Greenwood was sick.
I mean, that pass from Greenwood was world class.
That's what I mean.
And the Bruno tip too, the one that the flick he did to Bruno was mad.
Yeah, it's mad. That's where you get him with Paul Pogba. Like Paul Pogba, this is Paul Pogba for you. Like one of the best midfielders in the world.
But it wasn't even in midfield. That's the thing, though. The problem is we're playing him on left when he should be playing in that midfield. He's a box-to-box player. He's been that playing midfield, not a left mid.
But the problem is we don't have a CDM, so we can't play Pogba as a midfielder. So we have to play him as the left wing. But I personally think Paul Pogba he should be playing in the midfield. And we're talking about giving Paul Pogba 400k. I mean, would you give Pogba 400k when he's playing when we can't even find a place for him on the team?
No, I wouldn't personally, because this has happened. We've given players that major contract. We've given it to David. I was much like David. We gave him a big contract. We've gave Rashford a big contract. We've given Martial, Sanchez. We gave the biggest contract ever, and that was the worst mistake we've ever done in this club.
That reminds me, how many subs are allowed this year? Is it 5 subs allowed this year?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay, because I forgot Tony was on the pitch today. So there was 4 subs, right?
I called him Balls. I called him the next KSI Ballski.
Bald. I don't. No, I put him in the he freaks me out. I don't know what it is. His head's too round or something.
Yeah, it's like, what are you going ball for? If you've done it for charity, if you've done it for charity, fair enough. But if you haven't, something's going on. Bruno.
Okay, I know it's going to be controversial. Bruno, 10.
No, it's not controversial. Not controversial. Because I think people.
Bruno, I have to give him a 10 today. Did really well. Got an assist today. Scored. Got a hat trick today. He done really well today. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 10.
And he's in my fancy football team.
Bruno.
Did you captain him?
Yes.
No, but all jokes aside, yeah. People saying, Hernandez, Bruno Fernandes is overrated. But today, I think he's shown why He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League and one of the best midfielders in Europe.
And that's what comes to my point. If we play a tackle like that, yeah, instead of playing deep, we can do well. That's what I mean. He doesn't. Ole doesn't need to play.
Ground. You can't play him every single minute either.
No, you can't play him. This is what I mean. You need to rotate him, and then when you do play him, some of the games, you need to attack like you did today. And exactly why Bruno suits this kind of style of football we played. If we play deep football, Bruno's going to be quiet. That's the problem. And he's going to be tired if he's going to keep playing and playing and playing and playing. You know, that's why you got Donny van Beek to play Cam too, and you could rotate the squad. You know, or you got Lingard. You got so many Cams you could play. Mata, Pierre, and Lingard. I know they're bad. You could play it for like Carabao Cup, FA Cup games, or still some games you're like, unless the timeline calendar is bad. If you've got games on like Tuesday and Wednesdays.
To not rotate this season, there's just no excuse.
No,
like,
we're in the we got the Champions League now. Don't forget, we've got that now on Tuesday and Wednesdays. You know, then we've got a Carabao Cup, so we've still got an extra hefty calendar coming up. So yeah, we need to rotate it. But Mason Greenwood next. Manny,
yeah.
Greenwood. What range you giving Greenwood?
Today I'm gonna give him a 7. He scored a goal. You know, didn't really get as much a service, but he did well today. Made some good movements today. You know, off the ball he did well today. And made some good movements. But no, again, great assist from Paul Pogba. Lovely ball, but and lovely finish by Greenwood. So I'll give him a 7 today. Did really well.
Yeah, did very well. I thought his passing was also very good, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Ricky can't say he's bad passer. Even I think Greenwood on that right hand side would have been a lot more better than Dan James.
I think one of the things Ricky said, I don't think Ricky he rates Greenwood like
no,
you know, no, like he
criticized
him for his passing, but I think his passing is good. I think his passing is good. I think Mason Greenwood he's gone a lot better than last season. Like his decision making is better, his passing is better, his intelligence is better. So I think Mason Greenwood is 7 really well today.
And towards the end of the season, last season, he's right. He started getting a lot better since February and March. I think he's good. But I think personally, I like him more on a striker though, because I like Mason Greenwood as a finisher. I prefer him to Cavani. I'm not too sure about Martial. I like Martial, but if I had to pick out Cavani Greenwood, who's the future? I'd rather go with Greenwood because he's the future.
He just missed getting on the end of a cross earlier in the game, and then when the ball was like bouncing around, he blasted it from wide. And he missed the goal by only a few inches. Like that could have been a brace for him. He's got that killer instinct. I think he's really improving as a striker. I agree.
Exactly. The subs, if Manny's still there, if not, we'll get to Solskjaer. But probably the subs are going to be 6. But Solskjaer, the man, the living legend, the guy that beat Southport in TK wrestling. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. 9. I say 9.
I'm going to give him 8. I don't think I'm going to give him 9, but I'll give him an 8. I thought it was good. Better than what I was usually going to give Ole, but it's probably the best rating I've gave him so far in like quite a long time. So I'll give him
credit's due, right?
Yeah, give him credit for the attack, but it's just one game. He needs to keep going. He needs to keep going and going and going and going and rotate the squad.
I'm happy to say he got it right today. That doesn't bother me. I'm not one of those people who, just because I'm on the out, I will refuse to give credit. He got it right today. Good for him. 9.
I don't like McTominay, right? I don't even like McFred, but I will say here, McTominay played very well. And that's what I mean. I said that in my watch along. I'm not afraid to admit it. McTominay is good. Box to box. He's cool, right? A box to box player if he gets started. I don't think he's good as Pogba. I don't think he's good as Donny van de Beek. I don't really think he's good as Bruno. But I think he could be good. But I still don't think he's Manchester United style of player. I don't think he should play. He should be in a top 4 club. But I still think if he goes to somewhere like A bench player, yeah, but it's like a starting lineup player for Man United. We're not going to get far with him. That's the thing. That's why we dislike. I personally dislike him, and I personally don't rate him as much as Man United. If he was somewhere else, I'd say yeah, he's a good player for that club. But right now, no. To be honest, I just don't think. Just because it's one game, it's Leeds United. They played well last time with Leeds United 6-2, and
yeah.
But
And
I'll give Ole an 8 though. I thought he was good. I'm not going to. I still wouldn't give him a 9 yet. I don't know why. I give him 8 though. That's still a good score. What would you give him, Manny? Of course.
For me, only going to first year, I give him an 8 as well.
Oh my god! I thought you were going to give him a 9 or a 10.
No,
What's going on, Jesse? What's going on? I know, I'm joking.
You get too much, right? Like
I know.
No.
I know, but we usually criticise Uli. That's what I mean. We're like usually criticise and we give him like scores of 3 or 2. If you watch my ratings on Jesse's video when I used to comment his video, I used to give him like 4s or 5s or 3s or 2s or 1 or 0.
Dreadful performances. He got it. I can't really say much more. We'll see how it goes in the future, but you know, I have to be fair. You know, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right, Matt. Yeah, go on, man. What you can say?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Ole an 8. I'm not gonna give him a 9 or 10 because you know it's the first game season and you know we've got to be a bit realistic. But today, you know, I didn't agree when we played McFred. I was like, oh, we're gonna go back to a back six, gonna be the same thing again. But today, Ole he got it right. The substitutions were he's really improved from that. Really, I'm very happy about substitutions. He brought Match on in the 60th minute. Then in the 72nd minute, he brought on Sancho and Martial. So
he brought on Matic in the 65th minute. Yeah,
he made it early.
That's better, but I would like it a little bit earlier with Sancho and Martial to prove themselves because I don't think 20 minutes is good enough.
I think what he brought on attackers when the game was already at 5 goals. Like
that's what I mean. Why can't he just keep going like this, fam? Wait till next week. You wait till next week, and we'll be like sitting here crying, all moody, be like, "Oh, it was a good game."
We'll worry about that next week, then. You know.
Yeah,
I hope so because we've got Sancho and Varane in the team, mate.
Yeah, Sancho. I'm so happy for Varane. Like I can't fair play for announcing it on the Leeds game. You know that's one way to get the fans going. You know, as soon as Varane came, the fans were like, "Wah!" They were all,
Because I think it was planned though. People say it might be, but I think it was planned because
it was 100% planned. It was 100% planned because you know you look at the rumors that were going on. The rumors saying that Varane was going to be announced Monday, even as late as on Wednesday, but I just had a feeling that maybe Varane was going to be announced on match day because there's no way they could keep it they could keep it for that long without saying anything. So for me, I think it was planned.
It's lucky for them because if they had lost today, that would have been the Varane thing would have been toasted. So it was risky, but it worked out.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot what I said. I hate that bit. Oh my god, I forgot. I hate that bit when you think of something and then you just forget. But no, I was gonna say. I think there's another one I was gonna say. What about? Are you like seriously? What do you think of Tom Heaton being on the bench and being one of the best signings of all time? I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I don't think Tom Heaton.
Dean's still struggling with COVID, right? So
it's
almost like
he'll be got.
Tom Heaton, it is, I guess.
Tom Heaton, or it could be Grant Mitchell from the EastEnders.
To be for me, I don't really understand what was the point of bringing Tom Heaton. To be honest, if I'm honest, I think if we weren't going to get rid of De Gea or Henderson, I feel like we may as well not have bought. We may as well not bought Tom Heaton because I mean that's one goalkeeper you could have got 40 million for. You could have got 40 million for De Gea, or you could have got 40 million for Henderson, and then that money would have got you a midfielder straight away. But for some reason, United are so bad at selling players. Lingard, Mata, Matic, James, there's Pereira. There's so
Well,
many.
I wouldn't say Matic now personally, because I think now Matic has shown it. I think Matic, we need Matic right now. He's the only CDM we've got. So if we don't get a CDM, we need Matic at the moment. So I wouldn't say Matic, but I would say Mata, of course, because I don't think Matic's good enough anymore. In the cam, he's all right, but as a right mid, he's fucking terrible. Terrible as right mid. I don't know why we keep playing. We played in right mid in pre-season. We just playing right mid, and then when we done
against Reading, we played right wing against Reading. I don't understand what was the point. What was the point in giving Mata a year contract, 1 year extension? I don't understand. There was no point.
And he got destroyed. He got destroyed by a championship side. He's done. And Lee Grant's done. He's just there to have a cup of tea and say, hello, boys. Final say, now, we got Southampton. Is it Southampton?
Yes, Southampton.
Yeah, obviously not in the form right now. We don't know if they're going to win yet, their game, but obviously they're not having a good transfer window, so it could be a win for us. But do you think Manchester United will win that now? Sancho and Varane? Personally, he's back.
They better. That's
the
thing.
It makes us tell. 100%.
You cannot have this kind of performance and then stink up the show next week.
Exactly.
And it's gonna we're really gonna see if Ollie learned those lessons that we were talking about next week. Because Southampton will not be as wide open as Leeds was. They might not be as good, but they won't be as wide open either. Leeds played into United. Leeds played into Manchester's hands today, for sure.
Yeah.
They made it easy. They made it, Rafinha was garbage. Rafinha was I think he had 4 or 5 awful passes. Kutch was horrendous. So they're not going to be as open, Southampton. They're not going to be as good, but they're going to play a low block. Ralph Hasenhutl's going to cry on the sidelines.
Yeah, I was going to say, has he got ADHD? I've got ADHD. Has he got ADHD? Because he's always up, down, sitting down, upstairs with a cup of cappuccino. He's up and down. Yeah, he's just I think he's got ADHD. I'm like, has he got ADHD like me? Because seriously, he's up and down like a yo-yo.
Pep is all over the place. I don't think I've ever seen Pep sit still once. Watch Pep the next time you watch Man City. He's all over.
Yeah.
But obviously, hopefully, that's not till ages away. I'm gonna watch the night.
My Wi-Fi is starting to crash. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I was going to end the stream there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye for now.
Thank you.